Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Cougs Chaos, Season 3, Episode 2. We're here. I'm Jack Zimmerman, and I'm with
Logan Prowse.
We are the hosts. And real quick, Instagram at Cougs Chaos, YouTube, Cougs Chaos. This is new. We're here. We're visual. We're on YouTube. So it's the exact same show, but you can see us. You can really feel like you're talking to us.
Or email us
here.
at
cougschaos@gmail.com.
There you go. That's the third one.
Our website, cougschaos.com. We have all our links, YouTube videos. It's all there. More information about us and the podcast. But yeah, man, we definitely want you guys to watch us on YouTube, because once Logan and I get to campus and in our apartment, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna be actually in there together.
We're gonna have better cameras than
yes, and more interactive. It's gonna be great. So head over to YouTube, subscribe at Cougs Chaos, or
smash that like button.
Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, comment down below. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you're not on YouTube, first of all, you should be on YouTube. And if you're not, though, enjoy the show. So, Logan, start off this episode number 2. Actually, though, real quick, if you didn't listen or watch episode 1, go back and listen to it. It was a good one. But Logan, you were recently in Pullman.
I was recently in Pullman.
So go ahead and talk to us about that experience.
It was a lot of fun. Because my brother lived on campus, in a house that they leased, and so they were on him and his 2 roommates who were in the construction management program as well. They all lived on campus, and so I went over there for first a week. And I stayed there for a week, and then I came home for a week, and then I went back for a week and a half, and for his graduation. And that was a whole lot of fun because it's so different. When I'm here, I'm just at home with my parents, and they go to work, and so I'm just here for the most of the day just by myself and the dogs, and just doing homework or in school. But over there it's a lot of fun because you have there's 3 other people around and more, plus all of his friends that were in Pullman that you can hang out with. And but yeah, it was a lot of fun, especially after all 4 of us in the house were done with classes. We were kind of able just to relax and kind of party a little more.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, and a funny story. So we before I was done, they were all 3 done because they're seniors, and apparently they're special. They get to be done earlier. But so I still had classes, and I still had projects that were due for my finals. And my brother, for his 21st birthday, had gotten a lot of gift cards and coupons to the bar in Pullman, the Coug. Mm-hmm. And so we spent quite a bit of time at the Coug, and so it was pretty funny. I would be sitting at the bar with my computer doing my project and everything, sitting with these guys, and because he had so many gift cards, he was like, "What do you want to eat?" And I was like, "I'll have chicken strips." And so we're just getting all this food and everything, and it was a lot of fun. That was super fun, and it was so crazy. So it was a CM project that I had to do, and my brother is CM, a senior in CM. Both of his roommates are CM, and I was doing it, and the bartender walks behind me, and he's like, "Oh, what class is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's a construction management class." And he goes, "Oh, I know. What class is that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's just the CSTM 100, the basic one." And he goes, "Oh man, I thought that was scheduling, blah, blah, blah." And turns out he was in CM too. And so I had 4 CM guys around me, and they're helping me with my project. And so I got a good grade on it, which is good. But
yeah, now you can tell everyone you cheated because it already got graded. So you're fine.
Yeah, no, we're good. Final grades are in, no change in that. But yeah, it was just so refreshing to get out of the house. And
that sounds so nice.
Yeah, and they have a super cool house over there, and it was a lot of fun. It was a good time. Yeah,
that sounds fun.
Yeah, and what I was thinking that's crazy that relates to Cougs Talk, there is so many people, especially in our grade, that have never been on campus.
Yeah, seriously, a lot.
I know a few people that like in the past like week, they're like, oh, first time going to Pullman. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, granted, they can't do anything about it because like they were just gonna go there this year and
Mm.
go to school, but that didn't pan out. So it's just so weird to think that there's going to be so many people, not only in our grade, but in the freshman. What is it? Freshman this year or
Yeah.
fresh? Yeah,
Well,
incoming
technically
freshman,
this year, yeah, incoming
whatever. Yeah,
freshman.
blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there'll be. I mean, there's gonna be like 2 grades of people who've never been there.
yeah, which is crazy to think about, and it's also crazy. Like, I don't know if I would ever go to a college if I didn't tour it.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know?
I had been to Wazoo and
Hmm.
I had basically already like was 100% sure that that's where I was going to go. And I still went out and I toured the campus and I like did that whole thing and it was a lot of fun because I mean, the campus is beautiful and I just wanted to see it again. But it is surprising. My girlfriend, who's a grade behind us, so she's an incoming freshman, and she has like a friend group of a bunch of incoming freshmen, and a lot of them, actually every single one of them, had never been to campus. A couple of them just went, like you're saying, like a week ago,
Hmm.
but some of them are out of state people. It's just they've never seen it, and they're just coming along. And she's
Yeah.
never even been to campus,
I
and
mean, and I know a lot of people like it's in their I don't know if in their genes, but like through their I don't know how to say this. Like their parents have gone, their grandparents and their uncles and all that have gone to WSU because it's kind
yeah,
of like
like
set
you.
for them. Yeah, kind of like me, but I had gone to the campus and so I know a lot of them it's set, but I still just don't know like how you would go to a college without touring it because so much of a college is like the vibes you get because
Yes.
the amount of schooling that like and homework and the education that you get. I sound so like scholarly right now. But like the education and the time you spend on your schoolwork is so minimal to like the time that you spend like in the city and like on
Yeah.
campus. And
Well, and like relatively speaking, the education is going to be pretty similar. It doesn't matter what college you go to.
no, if you go to a job with a graduation certificate from WSU or UW, like they're not gonna be like, oh, well, we
Yeah,
don't
they're
accept.
not going to care.
Yeah, it
But yeah,
yeah, I
the
just
vibe, that's a big thing. I toured Wazoo on a Friday afternoon, and then the
which day was it?
following,
Friday the what?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I just am trying to get a mental picture of it, Jack.
All
I
right,
want to be
Friday
there with you.
afternoon.
Friday
Friday afternoon.
afternoon. Okay, about it was it a little cold in the air.
No, 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 it was beautiful.
It was hot. Okay,
It was
clear
closer to
skies.
summer. It was closer to the
Okay,
summer. So
okay. You get that
so think
dry
about it.
air
No,
from the wheat fields.
dry air. It was
Okay.
a short sleeve shirt but pants type of weather. It was beautiful.
Oh, I got you. You got that sweatshirt under the arm. You're hooking
I
the
did have a
sweatshirt.
jacket, but I put it in my well, my mom was carrying it actually. But
You make your mom carry your
no,
sweatshirts?
she offered. I was touring the campus. I couldn't
Oh,
be
oh,
bothered with
oh!
that.
You couldn't be bothered with hooking the
Yeah.
sweatshirt on the arm.
The
Okay.
point of this story is I toured Wazoo and Gonzaga in like the same weekend.
Mhm.
And the vibes at Gonzaga were nothing compared to Wazoo. Wazoo was
Mhm.
so much like friendlier and alive. And there's like, even though I was basically already sure, like feeling that difference was like, yep, that's all I needed to know.
Yeah, so I toured. I know it might be surprising to people who know me and
Yeah.
no.
Look at his freaking room. And that's
um,
not new. Like that's
no,
not just because he's a Coug now. That's been there.
that's been there. I think probably since like sixth grade. I want to
Yeah.
say ever since I've been in this room, it's been there. But yeah, so I toured Central along with WSU because it has a super good CM program as well.
Mhm.
And like we're walking through it and it was just like a ghost town. Like it was
Uh-huh.
not fun. Like it was kind of cool to see all the buildings and everything, but it was
Yeah.
kind of like eh, eh, eh. Like
That's
I
how I
think that
felt about Gonzaga.
yeah, and then we went I think we did like the same thing where we toured one and then went to WSU in the same week or same weekend. And
Yeah.
we went to WSU and we went to a football game with my dad. With He's pretty much my uncle, and my brother and everything. And I just kind of sat there and was like, like Pac-12 is pretty much the reason I went to WSU, because like you do not get the Pac-12 anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? Isn't it the Big Five is the college conferences?
Yes.
SEC, Pac-10, plus something.
Pac-12, Big Ten. No, it's the Big
Big
Ten.
Ten,
Huh?
Big
Yeah.
Ten, Pac-12, and then
It doesn't matter, but you're right.
But
It is the Power
It's
Five.
it was just so cool to like see like how, I don't know, just how big WSU is, and
Yeah.
how you'll just never get that Pac-12 experience anywhere
I
else.
100%. I mean, I didn't go to a football game, but I 100% agree. When I toured Gonzaga, of course, it's a much smaller school.
Mhm.
The reason why I was also considering that is because they have a very good sports management program like Wazoo, but they're more of a basketball minded school. Well, much more.
Yeah.
And Wazoo is a football minded school. And personally, in terms of like career paths, I'd rather work in basketball than football. So I just thought it would be cool to go to a school that was like a basketball school. So I toured, and they showed us the arena, and it's like, yeah, it was really cool. And they talked about like how excited the students get about the basketball, and like I'm sure it would have been fun, but it was just small. No one was around,
isn't
and
the
it was
stadium,
a small campus too.
it doesn't the stadium seem small, the basketball
Yeah,
court?
it
It
felt really
seems
small.
like as big as Gonzaga is, like one of the best in the country.
It
It's
felt
like
really small.
it does. Yeah, no.
I mean, but to be fair, the school is small, but they're in Spokane. So you'd think like a lot of Spokane people would want to go to the games, and it was a small arena.
I know I'm sure they could have a bigger one, but I
Oh,
don't
I'm
know.
sure. But yeah,
I
so
don't know.
I
Historically,
guess
they
we all
can't
started
tear it
talking
down.
I guess we all started talking about this just because there's a lot of people who are going to be on campus for the first time ever in their entire lives. I mean, even our roommate. Oh wait, no, he has been there.
Yeah, no, he's been there.
Yeah,
Get
whatever.
your facts straight, Jack.
Whatever. Anyways, moving on. You talked about a trip. I have a trip. I talked about it a little bit last episode, but
Un poquito.
But this episode, maybe the trip's already happened. I don't know.
Oh.
It has. But
it has.
Yes.
Welcome back, Jack.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a great trip, man. It was went
You look
to
so
San
tan.
Diego. Yeah, no, I got a lot of sun.
Yeah.
Just chilling at the beach. The house that we stayed at is on a golf course. It was beautiful.
Nice.
So yeah, it was a nice week.
Nice.
Yeah.
I felt like there's I was gonna add something to that, but I don't think it was that interesting, so I'm just not gonna add it.
Usually what you add is not that interesting.
Babe, but look at I got self restraint.
Yeah, well, you didn't last episode, just throwing in random stuff when I'm talking.
Hey, when it comes to the dome, baby, you just gotta let it fly. That's like when you have to go to the bathroom and all your doctors say like don't hold it. That's kind of what's going on in here. It's like
I don't think I've ever had a conversation with a doctor where they're telling me not to hold it.
You need to get a doctor parent then, because my mom tells me that all the time.
She's a physical therapist. What is she?
She's a doctor. So
doctor.
She's a real doctor, Jack.
She's a physical therapist.
She has a doctorate in physical therapy.
A doctorate. She didn't go to med school though.
But she's a doctor.
Yeah, like a professor is a doctor. It's not the same thing.
No, she is a real life doctor.
If someone had a heart attack, on an airplane, yeah, she'd be like, okay, rotate your knee. No, that's
no.
I'm just playing around.
No, a guy had a heart attack on a guy had a fun story. No, it's not a fun story.
Jesus, fun story.
A guy had a heart attack on a ferry boat. And we actually know him because he was a teacher of ours.
Oh, wow.
He had a heart attack on a ferry we were on, and then they went over the PA and they're like, "Is there any doctors on board?" And my mom was like, "Well, shoot, I gotta pull out the old lab coat and throw on the visors." And then
that's actually really impressive
and saved the guy's life.
I'm very impressed and good for her. But also, I want to say I'm just joking around. I hope she doesn't get mad at me.
That's so funny. How did we get off on the tangent? I don't know. Oh, because you don't want to hold thoughts in. That's right. You just want to, did you ever think that Albert Einstein came up with the idea of gravity just because he was like, oh, I'm going to hold it in my brain for a little bit. I'm going to think about it. No, he was like, man, things fall. And then
I don't think this analogy did what you wanted it to do.
I think it did. Do you think? Okay, this is a great analogy. Do you think he's sitting on? Was it Albert Einstein?
What?
Newton. Saved myself. It would. Do you think Newton's sitting under the tree, sees the little peachy apple go bloop boop pop off the ground, and do you think you like sat there for the next
It
20
hit him
minutes?
in the head.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, do you think so? It hit him off the head, a little concussed, and he's sitting there, and he's 20 minutes. He's pondering on the idea, like, oh, I wonder why that falls. I think it hit him, bam, gravity, a thing.
I don't think so.
I think that's how it happened.
Well,
So-
you're probably, I mean, usually when you talk about history, you're wrong. So let's just say you're actually right this
I
time.
was gonna say history is not my strong suit. You should have just stopped me when I brought up Newton. Or
I tried to stop you and you just kept going.
Well, all right. Well, that's settled. So if I ever interrupt you, it's just because I don't want to hurt myself.
It hurts holding it in.
It does. I get a
understand.
little tensed up.
I understand. Well, I guess speaking of fancy houses, when I was in California,
We talked about 5 minutes ago.
it still works as a segue.
All right.
We also last episode, segueing from last episode, we talked about
wow.
like what we've been up to in the
Mhm.
break. I have been, along with going to school, I have been studying to be a real estate agent here in this wonderful state of Washington.
Wow.
So that's been a lot of fun. Thank you.
You're not
Thank
a
you.
real estate agent.
Well, I'm not a real estate agent yet. So yeah.
That was just me heckling you from my mom.
Oh, I see. I deserve it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You
I know.
should
Next
feel
time I see her,
terrible.
she's
You better. Dr. Prouse, how are you?
Next time I see her, I'm not gonna get hurt because I know if I do, she's not gonna help me.
Yeah, no, she's gonna be. Nope, I'm not a real doctor. But it's funny. We always make fun of her. Well, not really make fun of her, but she definitely has a mode where she can turn off doctor mode and mom mode.
Mhm.
Like when my brother and I were little, if we ever like felt bad, her go-to was take Advil, put an ice pack on it, and have a good night's sleep. And we always like, Mom, you went to so many years of college and schooling to become a doctor just to tell me to go to bed. Like it was consistent, like every time. Oh, just get a good night's sleep, have some Advil, put some ice on it, drink some water.
It's like if you call tech support and they're like, have you tried unplugging it?
Yeah,
it's like you're trained to help me. Don't just tell me to do something I did 5 times.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But yeah, man, I've been studying to be a real estate agent. I'm doing
that's
that.
cool.
I'm gonna get my degree, but I kind of wanna have 2 paths open. I could either be a real estate agent or I could go work in sports or I could do it together. But
Sell sports.
there you go. Yeah. That's genius, Logan.
That's a
Thank
new
you.
career path for you. You could start that.
But yeah, man, real estate's actually been a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. And there's 2 courses you have to take before you can like take the exam to get licensed. And I finished the first one. It was kind of boring, but the second one has been a lot of fun. So I'm enjoying
Isn't
it.
there? I had a friend who was doing it. Isn't there like a lot of legal stuff that you have to go through?
There's a good amount, yeah.
Yeah.
There's also it's really time consuming because like you have to do 90 hours of courses. So there's a 60-hour course and a 30-hour course. And I'm in the 30-hour course right now, but it's just a lot of information like all coming at you. So but yeah, definitely a lot of legal stuff, a lot of contract stuff, there's so many different laws that go into like real estate. And so there's like a ton of stuff that if you mess up on one thing, it could really mess up your whole career. But it's been a lot of fun.
Let's hope you don't do those things then.
I really hope I don't.
Next thing we're gonna see Jack on the street.
Sorry, I broke so many real estate laws.
I tried to sell a house on Monopoly money.
Well, okay. I don't think I would make that mistake.
Well, who knows?
Yes,
you
that's
also
fair.
didn't correct me that Albert Einstein didn't create gravity.
Yeah, but at this point, I kind of just don't listen when you talk, you know?
I just
It's
go
like,
off on these tangents and you're like, oh, I
well,
need to clean
what
my
I
room a little bit.
when you go off on tangents, I kind of just sit here and wait for the noise to stop, and then I know that I can talk again.
And then you go, Logan, that's stupid. All right, continuing.
Yeah, and I don't even know what you said, but I just know it was dumb.
It just applies to everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
But hey, speaking of sports, man, my segues are killing it right
you
now.
You are on it today.
The Lakers beat the Dubs. So, little context for listeners, I'm a huge Lakers fan. 17 championships. And
yeah, which
Logan,
were all like in the 1930s when
they won. Okay, 2000.
They weren't allowed to not go on the
2002, court. 2009, and 2010, and 2020. That's 6 championships in this 2 decades. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. How many does your hat say? 17?
17.
Yeah. So the other 11 are from back in the 40s when
they won like 5 in the 80s. Magic Johnson and Kareem. Anyways, get out of here.
Yeah, and then Jordan came in the league and absolutely wrecked you guys.
You're not even okay. Moving. Anyways, I'm a Lakers fan. Logan's a Warriors fan. They had a big game a few days ago, and that was actually yesterday. And it was Lakers won. It was a very close game. Curry, I hope he wins MVP. He deserves it.
Yeah. But I that watching that game solidifies why I don't watch like basketball regularly, because it's just so it's so much controlled by the refs. Like, it's so sad when you have these superstar athletes and you just they both jump up at the same time and it's a foul. And I'm like, come on, it's a contact sport. It's supposed to be physical. Like,
well, yes, but are you talking about the Draymond Green one?
I'm talking about the entire game. I'm talking about how like you would be getting on a run and then like you would be scoring quite a bit and then it's a foul and then they have to
but you have that issue with every sport. Football, you get a bull crap offsides call or a penalty, like a pass interference that's not called.
Yeah, but I don't think
remember the Rams Saints.
I don't think it slows down the game as much as it
might not slow the game down. But do you remember the Rams Saints where it was that just completely blatant?
Yeah, okay,
it wasn't called.
That's one game, but I think like every NBA game, like there even in the Lakers game, if the Warriors would have won that, I could have argued from the Lakers side that there was penalties on the Warriors that weren't called or were called, and I just think you just got to let these guys play, and especially now when you're getting in the playoffs, like I don't know. It was just kind of frustrating to watch.
I agree. But I was just trying to make the point that it's hard to like the refs play a big role in all the sports, but I definitely agree that with basketball, it's such a
oh, you're having a Logan moment. It's all right. It's all right. We'll give you time. We'll go to a commercial break.
Yeah, distract the viewers.
Welcome. Have you ever feel like your pickup isn't strong enough? Buy yourself a Ram.
All right. Anyways, it's such.
Did you think of the word?
I don't know. I don't care.
Okay.
It's such. I'll just use a different word. It's such like a going on runs. Like teams they get hot, and then all of a sudden it's like you're saying they stop and it hurts them and penalties and blah blah blah.
Yeah, it was just a little frustrating to watch that part, but we'll see. There's still a chance we meet in the Western Conference Finals, which
I mean, I definitely think the Warriors will make the playoffs. They're gonna beat the Memphis Grizzlies.
Fingers crossed.
Well,
I guess when this is uploaded, we'll already know. So
we will. Wait. Oh my gosh! You know what's a nice flower? Sunflowers.
Man, I have such a crazy story about that.
Really? Whoa!
Who would have guessed?
I have no idea. Oh, well, go ahead.
Man, your transitions today. No, it was just such a funny thing that I once it happened, I immediately wrote it down because I'm like, this is like so weird. So I went
knew it was gonna be on the podcast.
Right? Yeah, I was like, this is podcast material for sure. And so I went to the gas station and I bought a bag of sunflower seeds and they were $1.99. And so I gave the guy, and he goes, "Oh, $1.99." I was like, "Okay." And I pulled out $2 cash, and I slid it to him. And I grabbed the sunflower seeds, and he bling pushes in the button, and I start walking away, and I go, "Oh, I don't need my penny," because I'm not gonna carry a penny. And the guy just monotone goes, "I know." And I'm like, hold up, time out, what? And then I kind of just like shuffled outside, but it was just such a weird, like, because like you'll normally go to a store, and it's like, "Oh, I don't need my change." "Oh, okay, no worries." And then but it was just him like, "I know." And I'm like,
Of
"Okay,
course you don't need your penny. Get out of my gas station.
okay, fortune teller, we'll continue." But yeah, it was a weird experience. I don't know if I just bring out weird experience, or
I think you do.
weird personalities in people. It's just my charisma. But
I don't know if that's the word I would choose, but it's something
what
about you.
word would you choose, Jack?
There's a lot of words I would choose.
Oh,
but...
okay. Maybe they're not appropriate for the podcast.
Yeah, I'll tell you after the podcast.
That's on Cougs Chaos after dark.
After dark.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, that is kind of strange though. I mean,
it was just weird. Like I've never had anything like that. But
yeah.
I think that brings us into our segment for the show.
Yes,
and
it does.
I don't think we've done this before.
No, I don't think we have.
And it's kind of a schoolyard game. When you have the sleepovers with the girls, and it's like, ooh, that's
how many sleepovers with the girls?
Absolutely zero. It's just from movies I watched.
There we go. Okay.
So we're playing two truths and a lie. We're doing 2 rounds of it. So I like to call it 4 truths and 2 lies.
That really rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, I can see it as a game show now. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, how about you start it?
All right, I'll go first. All right, I'm hoping everybody knows how to play this game. So
I'm sure
round 1. I have been paragliding.
Okay.
I have never seen a Harry Potter movie.
Okay.
And I have never broken a bone. Which one was the lie? Use your power of induction, deduction. Which one does this?
Deduction.
Use your power of deduction.
I have okay. It depends on how you wanted to play the game, because never seeing a Harry Potter movie seems kind of ridiculous. I'm just thinking out loud. That's
okay. I don't know how you want me to respond to that.
I'm just thinking out loud.
Okay.
It seems like how have you not seen a Harry Potter movie? But maybe that's what you wanted.
Legally blind.
Maybe that's what you wanted.
Fun fact.
Never
get off the road if you see me.
Never broken a bone and paragliding. I don't know when you would have gone paragliding on one of your weird vacations, little Logan vacations. You've never told me about paragliding, but
there's a lot of things I haven't told you about, Jack.
I know. All right, I'm just gonna go with the safe bet. I'm gonna say no. You're weird. I don't think you've seen a Harry Potter movie. I'm gonna say you have. No, wait. I was gonna say that knee injury you had was a broken leg, but it wasn't. You like tore your ACL or something or whatever. So I'll just say you've never been paragliding.
That is incorrect. I've never seen a Harry Potter movie.
You have never?
I have never seen a Harry Potter movie.
So that's true.
No, I have never.
I'm guessing the lie.
Yeah. And I have never seen. Oh,
Logan.
Oh wait. So, hold on. Oh, so I should have said I've seen a Harry Potter.
You guys see what I have to deal with?
Oh my gosh.
So all 3 of the things you wrote are true.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yep.
You did 3 truths and no lies.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me check my round 2.
Oh geez, Logan. I'm not.
Okay, yeah. My round 2 is
Wait, don't say it yet.
I know,
But
my round 2 is correct, I think.
you have an actual like false statement.
I have a false statement in there.
Do you have
Yeah.
one
Yes.
false statement?
Oh, I have one false statement. Oh
Before
my
this,
gosh.
Before this, you were like, I hope everyone knows how to play.
I
And
know.
you did
Can
it
we
wrong.
cut that? Can we cut that
No.
part out? Oh,
Of course not.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Maybe let's let you go.
It's not that big of a deal because I guessed the wrong thing anyway.
Yeah.
All right, my round 1. Are you okay? That's
That's so funny. All right.
Statement number 1.
Okay.
I have been in 2 car crashes in my life,
2 of them.
both in different red vans.
Okay.
I broke my left arm in 3rd grade, and I have never been pulled over by the police.
Okay.
Those are all, one of those statements is not true.
Can I asked for clarification?
Yeah, you can ask some broad clarification.
For the I have never been pulled over, is it specifically you driving or
Yeah,
you in the car?
while I'm driving.
Okay. So I think
the 2 car crashes, just for clarification, because I don't want people thinking I'm a bad driver. I was not the driver. Okay. I was not the driver.
All right. So what is the lie?
What is the lie?
So I feel like I vaguely remember you breaking your arm. I feel like that's a very plausible thing to happen. And I don't feel like you've been pulled over before. So and I feel like if you were in a red van in an accident, you wouldn't have gone in another red van. So I'm going to go, that's the lie.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That is wrong.
Oh, shit.
I have never broken a bone.
Dang. You've never broken it at all?
Never, no bones. I've never.
Whose cast did I sign then? Get well, Jack.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Shoot.
That kid went home and it's like, do you think my name is Jack?
Hey, Mom, have we ever met that kid? Damn. All right. So you were in 2 crashes then?
I was in 2 car crashes. My mom, the driver in one, and my stepdad and the driver in the other. 2 completely separate red vans, but
wow. All right.
Red vans are just not my lucky car.
Congratulations.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we both got the first round wrong. You can go on to your next one.
All right. Round 2. I once built an 8-foot tall working hand sanitizer bottle.
Okay.
I once met Macklemore at a Mariners game.
Okay.
And on the continental U.S., I have never been more east than Montana. East is to the right, by the way.
I know. Okay. I'm going to do some more thinking out loud, and I might do some clarification.
Okay. That's fine.
But obviously, I mean, if you feel like you don't want to give me the info, you can. But if you're reinforcing the lie, it might just help you. The 8-foot tall hand sanitizer bottle.
Yes.
Was that like a school project?
It was actually a Halloween costume.
Ah, Halloween costume. And then Macklemore. I mean, it makes sense. He's thrown some pitches at Mariner games. How'd you meet him? Was it like a meet and greet, or did you see him?
Yeah, it was actually the game that Ken Griffey's statue got released, and he threw out the first pitch. I went with my mom, and we got super close tickets. I don't know how I was able to get them, but we got super close tickets, and he was around there. And I was like, hey, do you mind if I take a picture?
See, that does seem really plausible, because I do know that he did throw the first pitch. It's like it would make sense if you did meet him. You've never been east of Montana? You've never been to
continental U.S.
Okay, I get that. You've left the country, but you've never been to Florida or like. I mean, the only state. Well, okay. I feel like you would have built an 8-foot tall hand sanitizer bottle. Did you go on the DC trip in 8th grade?
I'm pleading the fifth.
Did you go on the 8th Street? Did you?
This is really going back in the memory banks, huh?
Because I didn't. So like, do I remember like seeing you in pictures? Whatever. I don't want to take up too much time. I'm gonna say that you have been more east of Montana.
That is a truth, actually. I've never met Macklemore at a Mariners game.
Dude, you gave some.
But I
good
did
info.
go. I did go to the statue unveiling. I just didn't meet Macklemore there.
You reinforced that pretty well.
I know, man. Right off the dome.
Yeah, that was nice.
I've never been more east. How do you forget? We were on the same trip. We were the sports thing together.
Yeah, but the wait, was DC an exploratory week?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was totally separate.
No.
Yeah, because we hung out on that trip.
Yes.
There's a picture of us together on that trip.
There is. We went go-karting together.
Yeah. All right. Well, moving on from that. All right. I have been to 5 different countries.
Okay.
I went to the ER on vacation in elementary school. And I am not allergic to anything.
Okay. Okay. 5 countries. Are you allowed to tell me what countries those are?
No, but I can tell you that it includes America.
America, I would guess Canada. I know Italy. That's 3. 2 more is kind of. I feel like that could be the lie. So I went to the ER on vacation in elementary school. Was it an elementary school vacation?
No,
like, was
it was just,
or was
that
just time period?
That time period.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't remember like how old I was.
Are you allowed to tell me why you went to the ER?
It
was because I was allergic to something.
I cut my foot open.
Cut your foot open
on a nail that was sticking out of a boardwalk.
Okay. Cut it open or punctured?
Like cut it open.
Okay. I am not allergic to anything. What are you allergic to, Jack? Damn it! I thought
anything.
I thought I had you. All right. I'm gonna go. That was a
close one.
The 5 different countries.
You saying that's false?
I'm gonna say that's false.
That is correct.
Let's go.
I have been to 4.
What was the 4th?
Germany. But that was kind of cheating, and I was hoping that would get you because in order to go to Italy, you fly to Germany first.
You can't fly straight?
No. You fly from here to Germany and then from Germany to Italy. So technically, I've been to Germany.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm the winner, although I don't know how to play this game.
We tied. No, I got both of them wrong. Yeah, you did win.
Except I didn't really know how to play the first.
Yeah, you messed it up the first one. So you just said 3 truths. You're like, yeah, no, I think this looks good.
So what would I have to say to make? I've seen.
You had to
I've
say I've
seen a Harry Potter.
I've seen a Harry Potter movie.
All right. Well, next time we play this, I'll be better and I'll have correct stuff on there.
All right.
But I think that's the end of the episode, Jack. Anything else you want to add?
Who was wearing that 8-foot-tall hand sanitizer bottle?
Funny story. So it was a Halloween costume. That the place I work is super awesome. We always give out candy, and every year I work there, we do. I make like a pretty cool Halloween costume. Like the first year, it was my grandma and I were thing 1, thing 2, and then the second year we were John Travolta. I was John Travolta, and she was the lady from Grease. And then the third year we had one of my friends was working there too. So I built a paper mache rock. I built scissors, and then I built a big paper.
Wow.
Like a beachcomber thing. And so we were rock, paper, scissors. And then this last year, because of COVID, I built out of PVC pipe and cardboard. I built a hand sanitizer bottle, And then I put at the top, I put a bucket and I filled it with the water, and I put a fish tank pump in it out the nozzle of the thing. And so and then I have, like LED lights, or these lights that I have is like
Yeah.
a wireless remote that turns it on and off. So I had an extension cord running to the pump, and I had the remote controller in my pocket. So if I turned the pump on, it would start squirting out, and then I could turn it off.
Wow.
And so it was probably my most impressive one.
Logan, if you put that much effort into our podcast, we'd have so
I
many
know
listeners.
we would have so many more listeners, but but yeah, and that Halloween I dressed up as a doctor, and guess where I got the doctor stuff from?
Your mom. I really hope she's not mad. I'm just playing around.
She's gonna be furious.
Well,
all right. I think that's the end of the episode.
That's
before
our
Jack
episode.
Can get in any more trouble with my mom.
Yeah, before I get kicked out of your house permanently, not that I live there or anything, but
yeah. All right, make sure that you reach out to us on Instagram, or follow us on Instagram at Cougs Chaos. Make sure you're watching this on YouTube. At our channel is Cougs Chaos. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with everybody, click the bell on. Go to our website, Cougs Chaos. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, email us at cougschaos@gmail.com.
Yeah, and a little personal shout out.
Oh,
I'll be a licensed real estate agent here in a month or two. So if you need a house, to sell a house or buy a house, hit me up.
All right. Well, thank you for listening. Go Cougs.
Go Cougs.